Nope, still not sick of that opening. Hey ladies and gentlemen, I am the Ephemeral One and welcome back to more Dragon's Crown Pro. Well, we'll continue on the main story for a bit.
Alright.
And see where we get from there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two allies ready to go. And let's go. Nice thing is,
You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
yeah, one of the nice parts of this game is that it will remind you every time what your quest is every time. So, in case you forget or you get distracted, it can become in handy. So, we did also pick up some quests, I believe. Beastmaster, right. So, we have to stop off the old capital, as well as go through. So, as well as do the noose area. And you can speed up this whole animation by holding circle. Yep, level 5, Wallace's Underground Labyrinth. But we'll want to do our request, we'll need to go through the old capital again anyway. So, let's take
These are
care
the
of that.
ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire.
Oh,
Now
Okay.
it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
yep. And now we can ride a saber-tooth. As you can see, there are various... Every run-through may not be exactly the same. Be aware of that, and take a look around and investigate. Yep. Now, the request, remember, was to kill 10 creatures while riding. Yep. While riding a beast.
Outstanding. Careful.
Nice. Yep, Beastmaster 2 of 10. 3 of 10. Note that it does tell you how far you're getting on your request, so you're never in any doubt.
Filthy Luca.
Alright. So, let's keep going. More to kill, more to find. Especially since these are all one-shot. All these scorpions are all one-shottable. Yep. They didn't say you had to kill 10 specific creatures, just 10 different creatures.
Oh my.
And there we go. You established dominance and rode the beasts.
It's my turn.
But
Done. Oh, I can do that.
alright. Okay. So let's keep going. Cause you've completed the quest. You can theoretically quit the adventure and just go home, but you wouldn't get any XP and you might as well. Alright. There's some extra points for us. But remember, you can only harm the fish when they go to jump out of the water. So... Yep. So... Nice. There we go. So now we can move on. And I mean, they're giving us a chest, so we might as well a beast to ride. So we might as well at least make use of it. Nice. Nice. And of course, you don't have to go for every item and every secret. You can, if you want to, do a faster run through.
It's my turn.
Done.
Nice. And notice that Ronnie leveled up. Alright. Yep, lots of money.
Outstanding. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Nice. Lots of scorpions, but nothing major. Okay. So Ronnie is now up to level 7.
Oh, I can do that.
Alright.
You can hear the sound of a woman crying on the other side. The wall here seems thin enough to break through.
Yep. As I say. And trust me, these secret areas are going to become eventually far easier to find, far harder to find, and more complicated. But, and believe it or not, there are items that can help with in this dark areas. Okay.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Done.
Come at me.
Nice. Yep. And another way to use the beast is just keep throwing enemies off balance. Nice. Nice.
Outstanding.
There we go. And if you indicate the crossbow with your hand, with your hand, obviously your allies will go to pick it up. Nice. Yep. Nice and easy. And now we start chasing down Tomets. Or where we started to. As you can see here, yep, you can force your allies to dismount by clicking on them. But, alright,
Oh, I can do that.
and of course he was
Oh yeah.
busy distracted with that,
Oh my.
with the money we left hanging around. Alright. And we have 2 mounts now. Oop. Another ally. Oh. Pick up the bones. Yep. Nice. Alright. Off to the boss. Who once again will have a bit of an easier time with thanks to these mounts. Yep. Yep. No, you can't dodge with this mounts. You can run. Oh. Oh. We used up. Alright. As far as our sword goes. Yep. Well, We can ride the Dragolisk. It's square charge again. Then its basic square attack is a fire breath. Yep. Nice. Alright. Yep. Oop. Yeah, their toxic sulfur fire breath really does suck. Yep. Nice. There we go. Down they go.
It is almost as if this region has regressed to primeval times, an era when reptiles ruled the world. After defeating the Wyvern, you...
Alright. The payoff. Finish that. Ooh. Absolutely, a B-rank sword. The Wormsbane Saber. Definitely want that. Level 8, so we can't use it yet, but that's still nice. You know, for the cost, why not? Wormsbane Longsword. Magic resistance and knockback chance. That's not bad. Though, the Wormsbane, yeah. So that's for Dwarf, so we can sell that. You can't transfer weapons between characters, so that's a rod, so same thing. Belt, level 6. Now, we've got a pretty good belt at the moment. And that's an E rank, so we're not going to bother. Okay. So between the two of them, yeah. Okay, we'll keep the rest. Alright. So, as far as our short sword, yep, 6 minimum damage to 14 max, which compared to our 1 to 8 and 1 to 10 is a huge increase to damage. I will always prioritize, personally, having the highest minimum damage I can do. And now, our bigger well, actually, let's go to the guild hall. That's the castle. Venturers Guild.
You're back.
Quest. Dark elves are antisocial by nature, even amongst themselves, a trait which ultimately led to their demise at the hand of other races. Surviving dark elves were forced from their lands by other elves and mostly reside underground. Without a large central population, it's unlikely that future generations will inherit and carry on their customs. However, some individual dark elves still wander the land using their magic to dominate violent beasts. You have the potential to be a beast tamer, a very powerful skill. Keep your bloodline going so you can spread this power to your descendants, the Dark Elf tells you before departing, never to be seen again. So yeah, the quest was pulled by a Dark Elf looking to pass on their arts of riding and taming wild beasts. Surprised she wasn't looking and continuing our bloodline with herself. Oh well. So, no new quests, but we do have some skill points. So let's see. Yeah. That's so we fall slower, so we can air combo more. Power Smash and Shockwaves are strengthened. Reflex Guard, so we have an auto chance of 30% auto chance of blocking. I can definitely live with that. It would stack with Bash, where Press square after attack to counterattack and stun with your shield. And that does count after you're using cover, so that can be kind of nice. Alright. So, then from there, I think we'll go to our common skills. Additional health, nutritionist, maintenance so you can use weapons longer, slide attack. That'll give us 3, so that's a 50% boost for 1 skill point. Whereas this just gives us 15 more HP. But remember, that's cumulative, so that can also help with nutritionist, where we get more health back. So we can have... So you know what, we'll do vitality boost now. Because if it was score, so next level we'll have some points to do this to get more score. Because picking up coins adds to your score. That you want. Anything that improves your score increases your XP, which feeds into getting you higher levels. So, it all feeds into itself. Alright. Now on to the quest we were meant to be doing in the first place. Go to Wallace's Underground Labyrinth.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Yep. And... Nice. Yep. There we go. Nice. And keep looking around. There's all sorts of hidden goodies around here. Yeah. Another thing you can do. Torches. Alright. Looks like there's a side door here.
Turn.
Hey, another level up for Ronnie. A side room. If I remember right, we're gonna need the torch. Alright, go for it, Ronnie.
I got it.
After all, this does seem kind of a simple room.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast.
Naturally.
Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect.
I thought so. I remembered this vaguely. I haven't played this in a long while.
The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard.
Yep. So, if you want
You
to get out
obtain
of
a
here...
magic key to open the door.
Yep. Oh. So we can do that. But you can also sit here and break the slimes for a while. After all, who knows, there may be something worthwhile here. I don't believe there is. I think it's just infinite slimes. And you don't get points for it, really, so... Anyway. Pick up some food. Buff our HP as much as possible. Oh, more sorcerers. And off we go. Love it. A filthy thief took your treasure. Yep, Ronnie's not the only rogue around, after all. So, make sure he pays for it. Nope. Oh. There we go. Got our treasure back. So, be aware of that.
pretending.
Yep. Always be on the lookout for goodies. Put your finger over everything you can touch. Ooh, golden skull. Not a crystal one, but we'll take it.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician.
Really?
He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users.
Yeah, they've attacked us a few times, so that makes sense.
When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned.
Oh.
Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice.
After
The
all,
door
it'll
to the
be easier.
laboratory is through this hall.
After all, it'll be easier to find Lucane if everything's back has been rendered peaceful again. Alright. Might as well get this open.
Yes. Simple.
Alright. Okay. Amazon wanted it, and I'm not particular about one way or the other.
I got it.
After all, worst case scenario, bringing a torch could come in handy. Alright. Oh, more wizards. Because setting enemies on fire tends to be pretty useful. Because even if they teleport, they're still taking damage. There we go. Yep, lots of goodies in here, as you might expect from all the shelves. So be sure to look all over the place.
Oh, I can do that.
Alright. And note...
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
your goal is always to the right. So, then what's in here? Uh-oh. Skeletons. Yep. Nope. Love to see it. We're gonna chop through them. That's what I love to see. Alright.
Oh my.
Unfortunately... Okay. Alright. And hit the buttons. Nope. So, there are two ways to handle this. You can either just keep guessing, or, I mean, there's only what? One, two, you can either keep guessing, or you can, come back later and maybe there's a hint. Let's see. Well, let's try the rainbow. Red. Yellow. What color is the switch over there? Okay. Yeah. I mean, looks like an expensive chest. So. Nope. Maybe... Nope. Well, we'll have to come back later. Otherwise, we could be there forever just messing with the switches. So, yeah, Just wanted to break the table just cause. Anyway, let's actually get out of
I
here.
got it. Done.
Nice.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Indeed. Torch. Okay. After all, they were blocking it. So let's see what this door was hidden.
Voila.
Ooh, more spores.
They're here.
Yep. 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 After all, just beating them to death isn't enough. Sometimes you gotta burn it. And having various elemental damages can be huge, which is why you typically want at least one of the casters with you. Because raw physical damage is not always enough. And having a variety... Oh! A thief stole him while we were busy fighting. And we got that treasure back, though. And so long as you get the treasure back, you can let them run in as much as you want.
Filthy lucre.
Indeed. And it was an A-rank treasure, so... And I imagine Wallace will be appreciative if we're more thorough cleaning out the stuff from his things that have run rampant.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah.
And a wizard's thankfulness can go a long way, I imagine. Uh-oh. Worms.
Be careful.
Oh. Bees. And their nest. So this is where that... Yeah. So this is where having that ability to stay in the air longer would come in handy. Indeed. But... Nice. We're getting there. Oh, we got poisoned. Alright. Oh. Yep. There we go. Yep, and air comboing is entirely a valid strategy. Alright. And making sure we get through everything. As I say, I saw someone break that earlier. Oh, there's some more treasure. Alright.
Let's see.
Huh.
Done.
Even the mushrooms drop some stuff. A crossbow. Oh, Ronnie's up to level 9. Nice.
What?
Uh-oh. Well, it's just more of those small mushrooms, nothing too major. But, like in every fantasy, like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and the such, where the little ones are, the big ones won't be hard to find. Nice. Alright. Buff up. For the big one. Here we go.
What?
The Doom Beetle. Yep.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming.
Yep. Yeah. And just making sure. Yep. Yep. And they're not talking about just the worms. This fight can turn into a real slog if you let those hatch. Alright. So just be patient. There we go. Managed to get some decent damage. Alright. Crap. Okay, we let one of these take too long. Come on. Give up. There we go. Yep. Yep. Come on. There we go. Alright, get my weapon back. Yeah, that's rough. Thankfully, that air attack is mostly an anti-air attack. Yeah. Alright, we're almost there. Yep. There we go. Alright. Yep. But yeah, each of those cocoons have the potential to become another Alright, heal up. Continuing for allies. If an ally's HP drops to 0 and they have no life points remaining, the continue prompt will appear. Click on their portrait in time before time expires to donate gold and revive them. We can, but if I'm honest, they're an NPC player.
You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's.
Alright. So we found the guy. He's dead, but we found him.
You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
Alright. Spoils. E-rank sword, we'll just sell it. A new shield, level 9, so we can't use it just yet, but I'm curious enough to see. Ooh, 6% damage dealt and stun time reduced. That's not bad, actually. A-rank amulet, absolutely. Ice resistance and magic resistance, love to see it. Sea gauntlets. I can sell the stick because we can't use it. The bow, we can't use it. And earrings we can't use. Gauntlets, oh, what the hell. Yeah, no, they're worth selling. Okay, we lost a little, but we found out. Alright.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Welcome to my shop.
Hang on, before we do anything else, let's check. Because I'm pretty sure I can't use it yet. Oh, we got the... Oh, it was level 8 for the Worm's Bane. Nice. Grace Charm. The Convective. Yeah, that's just better. And the gauntlets are still... Yep. Sweet. So we're at 35 defense and 7 to 19 damage. I can live with that. So now, sell the excess.
Welcome. What would you like?
And we're still one more level, so we'll keep that. Sweet. As far as items, each item can use a certain number of times during an adventure. When you return to town, your equipment your equipped items will be restocked so long as they have restocks remaining. So because I haven't been using our potion much, we can use that. But we could also take a defensive tonic, which would get us, you know, for 9 times if we use it all up, or after we've used it, we can reduce damage taken for 30 seconds, great for a boss. Increase damage dealt, again, great for a boss if you want. Heal potions. Or cause an explosion. I could definitely see Armand carrying an explosion, so we'll do... uses per dungeon. That should be fine. And repair equipment.
What would you like?
Cool. Alright. So... explosive, just in case we need something. Well, let's go here.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucaine's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower.
Naturally.
The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucaine's bones and follow her.
You're going to exactly where you think you are.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucaine. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of... Lucaine, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory, and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him, to ask more details.
Well, while we're here...
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Okay. Vicky is a stronger version, so... yeah, we'll resurrect Vicky. And we'll just skip. And Herbie... nah, we'll bury Herbie. He's level 3.
May they rest in peace.
Alright. Just take care of the bones we had on hand. Alright. So now let's head to Lucaine's tower.
The magician Lucaine is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucaine can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucaine is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies.
So that would be why the fairy is so insistent on
Lucaine introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity.
Indeed.
He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucaine says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask?
Well, he doesn't remember about Wallace. But what about rune magic? What makes this so particular?
Lucaine says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucaine's long lecture.
Indeed.
Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
She's how you'll learn about various things and various secrets. So now we have both Ronnie the Rogue and Tiki the Fairy with us.
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back.
Well,
You have a
can't.
request.
yep. The flesh of the giant walking fungi, myconids, is a legendary delicacy among gourmands. However, myconids are also legendarily toxic. The lethal poison that they produce means that only a small portion of their bodies can be rendered safe for consumption. To balance the rampant demand for myconid flesh with safety concerns, a group of scholars would like to research how to cull these creatures in a manner that would provide the largest yield. They request that someone gather myconid spores underneath from the underground labyrinth. So 10 spores, and it's worth a fungi researchers, sure. As far as skills, we have 1, and we did level 8, so like I said, money is power level 2, which doubles how much each coin contributes to our score. So, we'll get to do that. But let's
You
go to the
assume
castle.
that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you.
Let's see.
Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter.
Uh-oh.
After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him.
Of course.
He wants you to scout Bilberan Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure.
Okay.
Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission. But refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept.
Naturally.
Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
So, off we'll go. But I think we'll take a little stopover first. Alright. So, Bilberan, the subterranean fortress. Old capital. Yep, underground labyrinth. So we'll start there.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Yep. Love it. Nice. Alright. Alright. And here, Tiki, you can see with like
It's
Tiki
my turn.
directing you to side and hidden, the hidden areas she'll always distinguish first. And of course, she'll indicate where treasures,
Let's see.
where such treasures will be welcome.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast.
Yep.
Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect.
Indeed. You just need to pause until the key falls. Nothing too serious here. Otherwise, they
The
take
clink
almost
of
no
metal
damage.
hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
And off we go. Yep. But yeah. So yeah, once you have access to Tiki, she can help direct you towards various treasures and hidden goods in other stages. Alright. Yep. Love to see it. There we go. Another wizard down. Sweet. And yeah, Tiki will sit on every treasure chest.
Simple.
Nothing major here, naturally. But a bomb. Let's see. Alright. What time is it? Yeah, we're good. We're still got plenty of time. Okay.
Oh, yes. Done.
Alright. Alright.
It's my turn.
Just trying to make sure we're hitting everything. Yep. And got it. Nice. Clean.
Let's see. Done.
Alright.
Outstanding.
Trying to remember if there's a specific...
An ambush.
Yeah. Love to see it. Yep. There you saw cover, because I wasn't blocking, so that was just cover taking effect. Alright.
Oh my.
Okay, no. Oh, there's a big hidden. Okay. And another one. Nice. And just making sure we're getting what points we can. I think once I accidentally got the correct code. Yeah. Nothing at the moment. But
Oh, yes.
it doesn't hurt to keep looking. And plus, this box keeps respawning, so a little extra health for us never hurt. So we're at 500 HP, so that's a nice buffer. Yep. There we go. Alright. And again. Torch. There we go. To reveal the myconid spores.
It's my turn. Simple.
Nice. Yep. Because we need to look for them. Oh, elf died again. Filthy thief took your treasure. He's not going to get far with it. There we go. Alright. Yep. Now, as far as I remember, don't get the spores from the actual enemies. I believe you get them from the... Alright. I think you get them from the background mushrooms. It's like...
Let's see.
see.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Like these ones that are in the background that are growing off the beetle corpse. Yeah, these little white spores, yeah. Alright. Halfway there. Alright. Oh, yeah, and these guys will keep coming because the hive is still alive, so... Yep. Nice. Love to see it. We're just chopping our way through. As you can see, Fighter is good all around. Fighter is pretty much your most rounded character. Whether expert or beginner, there's plenty to learn from him. And he has a lot of abilities that basically make him an all-around good character to have. There's very few instances where you will not be able to make real good use of it. Alright.
I got it. Done.
Nice. Oh, and we saw that. Every little bit helps. Nope, that's it for those spores. Well, hopefully we can find some more. Note that if left alone, they will become the bigger ones. So, just be careful not to let them stand around too much. It's basically a race to make sure you chop them up while they're still small. Save yourself some headache. Alright. Get some extra HP because we did take a few hits. Alright. And...
What?
more of those spores. And we're good.
The grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles.
Yep. So you can have multiple of this boss all over the place. Yep. Yep. Nope, not letting it happen. And there is a limited number of the reinforcements. Oh, nope, that one's getting a little too close. Yep. Yep. Come on. Okay, broke that one. Nice. Yep. Alright. Love it. Note, though, if you can kill the big beetle before any of the other ones hatch, the fight ends anyway. So, it's a race, one way or the
You
other.
left the fungi-infested underground labyrinth.
Nice. And now the Tiki follows us. Yep. Alright. I may just sell all this. We already had a shield. What's the A? Any? Nah, it's all D to C. I'm kind of curious about. Amulet. Nah, actually, I'm gonna sell it all. Nothing I particularly wanted there. By the way, for those curious. Yeah. Some fairies are bad drunks. You won't get that drink back. Yeah. She's had a few too many. I just wanted to show that off, because I find that adorable. Anyway. As far as the Adventurers Guild and the quest of...
You're back.
Yep. I love these this art is always so wonderful. The fungi incubation experiment was held in an environment protected from the effects of magic by tripling the amount of sacred barriers. The fungi did not grow like the myconids, but neither did they grow to be poisonous. At the same time, it was discovered that the taste of non-poisonous fungi is quite terrible. While these results disappointed the gourmands, the researchers don't seem to be deterred. They will continue their fungi research regardless. After all, they want to learn more about it anyway. So, more XP. And we're good. Now, as far as what Lucane offers...
Oh, how can I help you?
We can now buy items.
Which one?
So, if you want to disperse a poison cloud, form ice pillars, cast fireballs, or shoot bolts of lightning, you absolutely can, even as a non-spellcaster. And even on a spellcaster, that can be a good pinch item where your MP's all gone, but you still want to try and get some work done. So, don't think it's only for the non-casters. Everyone can benefit from that. Anyway, let's move on. To Perdine's request, Bilbaron, the subterranean fortress.
The Orc army presently controls Bilbaron, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Yep. Is there something here? Tiki's looking at something. Huh. No idea. She's not pointing us in, though. Well, all we can do for now is head on. Maybe we'll understand some point. Alright. Oh, orcs. Yep. Alright. Orcs in general have a good amount of HP, so they're usually can be toppled several times.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Done.
Nice. Ah, a little extra treasure there in the hidden. As you might expect from a fortress, it's got supplies backed up, as we can see down below.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat, and suddenly stops.
Oh.
The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Yeah. So that's well. Now you know why the goblins aren't running out of food anytime. They're willing cannibals, or unwilling. Though cannibalism is actually unsurprisingly common among many more primal creatures and animals among nature. As I say, I did see this box over here. Did want to use that up. Oh, sorry if you can hear the plane flying overhead. Alright. Yep. Hey, a bomb. Alright. Nice. Who backstabs these days? Well, that's no longer in our way.
I got it.
Oh, an orc. Nice. Love to see it. Alright.
The pathway, blocked with a stone wall, doesn't look like it would give way unless you bombed it.
Oh. Unfortunately. Well, luckily. Unfortunately, we used that bomb earlier. But it's almost like there's... Nope. There we go. Huh. Yep. Nice. Oh. Some wizards had secret stash. Wow, that could come in handy.
It's my turn.
Ooh, another thief. Whoop. Alright, we got him before he could get our treasure. So, let's see.
Voila!
Hey, and some goblins. No surprise, they followed the noise. Alright. Nice. So, just be sure to explore all over, folks. Extra score, again, equals extra money. And that's what you want. Extra score is extra XP. Extra XP is extra levels. And extra levels mean you handle things easier. Because trust me, this game will get rough. This game is not looking to kill you all at once, but by battles of degrees.
What?
Alright. After all, they only need to kill you once. Well, technically 3 times. Nope. Nope, you're not getting away with that. Yep. Yep. Nice. I can almost hear Ronnie going, well, I'm always glad you're on my side. Okay.
Let's see. Simple.
Let's go.
Outstanding.
Ooh. The Dragolis. Well, a mount if we can get it. Yep. So. Oh, and be careful. You can set yourself and the enemy on fire. So do try to be a little careful. Alright. And there's There's another hidden
Yes.
area.
Oh, yeah.
And this would be the statue made me die. Well. Yep. Some sleeping orcs to take advantage of. Man, they are some sound sleepers. There we go. And your treasure, some extra food. Nice. Alright. Not bad. And further on. Oh. Alright. Was today a good day to die, huh? Well, you've had nothing but time as dead to ponder that question. Let me know when you have an answer.
I got it. What? Done.
Alright. Nice. Love to see you getting rid of the goblins. Oop. Another oil chest.
Oh, yes. Voila.
And investigating. More orcs. Mission from God, maybe? You'll note that among your adventures, there's not too many of the holy roller types. No cleric or major priest. Two arcane type casters. A spiritualist in the elf, or at least an elemental. A shaman almost.
I got it.
Yep, checking the shelves. Ooh, an arbalest. Now this is something nice. You're gonna enjoy this. The arbalest is devastating.
Careful!
Yeah. You might have noticed the exact number. 500. Yeah, you have limited uses of this, but trust me, what you're gonna get out of it is tasty.
What?
Yeah. Oh, we got two elves with us. Alright. And if you want, you can carry a torch in here. Make your life a little easier. Yeah. You'll note, when someone has a torch, it lights up the area around them. Once your life points reach a certain amount, you will gain 1 life point. Life points are shown above the left of your face icon. If you have an LP, you will recover when killed. So, in this case, it's 30,000 is the point for the first one.
They're here.
Alright. Alright. Alright, now note that in this dark room, the fire's spreading. We're gonna need to move quickly. No, and with the fire spreading, Ronnie's not going to be able to do much in the way. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright. But yeah, so long as you're on fire, that's... Yeah, this room spreads fire pretty quickly, so because it's all wooden boards.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route.
Well, not much we can do about it then. At least bring another torch with us. Everyone can get a HP buff that they can, because this is obviously the prelude to the boss. And the boss is obviously not going to give you much time to walk around and stand around and recover your HP. So at the basement, the thing we face now, the Minotaur, of course. Slow and lumberous, he still makes quite a challenge. Yep. By the way, you'll notice there's a rock in just about every boss arena. That's specifically for the dwarf. Alright. Yep. Yep. And yeah. Once you're to the boss, feel free to just start chucking your things, spells, and extra items. Just because at that point. Yep. Oh, got me in the corner. Come on. Okay, let me go get my sword. Alright. Yep. There goes his charge. Yep. Managed to get him pretty good there. Yep. But once you learn his tells, he's not so bad. Like any boss. It's all learning their pattern. There we go.
After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines.
Nice. We also apparently found the Sword of Javelin. Whatever that is. And we reached level 10.
Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin.
Alright, let's take a look. A level 11 sword. We'll appraise it. I doubt it'll be worth it. Yeah, no. For the 25. The shield. It is an A-rank treasure. Max HP plus 5. Amulet. We'll take a look. Strength plus 9. That's not bad. Don't really care too much about this. So, yeah, we'll pass on these. Level 9 gauntlets. Glasses we can sell because we can't use them. What the hell. Bare-fisted damage. Alright. We'll leave it be for now. So, we survived.
You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
And let's take a look. So, the Hail Wyvern Shell. Okay. Shielded is actually... Yeah, okay. That's not horrible. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, that 7 minimum is pretty nice. Gauntlets, as I say, are pretty much... Yeah. Yep, we're good. So, we'll just do a quick repair.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Alright. So, let's go to the castle and see what we get.
You report everything you learned to Count Dean.
Yep.
Unfortunately, You also mentioned the hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't.
And we got 2,000
It seems
gold.
that he thinks much more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle.
Oh?
Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne.
Oh.
Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Heidland and has a legal claim to the throne.
Legal, but not right.
Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Heidland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. It seems you are being watched. The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes. Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired.
By the way, I love this design of the shield. Just the giant skull on it, just so badass. And I love that it has a helmet for the top of it. That's adorable.
Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland is waiting for him to return.
That makes sense.
Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back.
Okay. And we have 3 skill points, so pardon us for just a moment while we decide. Okay, Shockwave. Yeah. Definitely like that. Bash. Boost your shield's effectiveness and make it harder to be moved. There we go. Yeah, that... Because what that allows is guard resistance plus 20% and shield durability loss minus 5. Alright. And then a common one. Not yet. Wealth to health. Money power. Vitality boost. Nutritionist wouldn't be bad. Adroit hands. Cooldown between using items. And wealth to health. Alright. So we're good there. Oh.
You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
Well... Lucane?
Oh, how can I help you?
Nope. Morgan?
Welcome to my shop.
Nope. Oh, I know, the inn. Nope. Alright. Okay, the temple.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Alright, we do have quite a few bones on us. So... Okay, we finally have one of the spellcasters. Oh, Rupert.
Allow this...
And... Eileen. And Chemi. And then the rest we'll bury.
May they rest in peace.
You get a strong draft.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road calls out to you in a gravelly voice. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language.
Oh.
You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well.
We're a hero, and the man looks like he could use it.
He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters over and over. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration.
Unfortunate. But, well, we'll have to keep looking. So, the next place we can look... the castle?
You recall what happened at the... You report, naturally, It seems, once the king went... That's why, suddenly, the Prime
All right.
Minister...
So, nope, he's not at the castle. Then... the gate? He must be. You've been everywhere else. Nope, not out here. He's got to be in town somewhere. Ow. Already been to the castle. Adventurers Guild. Nope.
Wandering one, how can I...
You stand before the goddess statues, Jula, Althena, and Vernus. These statues have all crumbled. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon, which caused their likenesses to degrade as well. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion, battle, and odyssey, making her popular with adventurers. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena and a tithing of your money will resurrect the party. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer for her services will continually increase. A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you that he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. It's the same request the temple gave you. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing, one by one. The catacombs are believed to be linked somehow.
So, prayer can be very useful and give you some bonuses on what you may want. So, Adventurer's Boon increases the round score, slightly increase the money gain, increase life points by 1 when adventuring, that's life protection, Rate of Finding Accessories, or Paladin's Prayer. We'll just do Adventurer's Boon. Nice.
As you leave the temple, you can give him a coin.
Sure.
He doesn't. You probably. To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs, where the villagers fear to tread.
Indeed. But,
You have a request.
naturally, Reclamation of Honor. The hero Javlin's famed sword would be the crowning object in any knight's collection. However, a lesser-known relic of Javlin's lies in the subterranean fortress. It is said that a noblewoman Javlin loved gave him a handkerchief before his famous battle against the orcs that claimed his life. That noblewoman wept away the rest of her days, dismayed that Javlin was unable to fulfill his promise to return her favor. Any soldier loyal to Hydaelyn would move mountains in order to reclaim the handkerchief from those filthy pigs. Alright. Javlin the hero, huh? Actually, real quick, before we depart, let's head to the inn and pick up some friends. So, we can part ways with our level 1s. Alright, and we'll let Vicky go. So, we have our newest allies.
All right.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go save these girls in style. We've got a party of 4. And we'll go after the Bilberon thing afterwards. Alright. Castle of the Dead. Catacombs.
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
Indeed. But, well, that and the treasure we find ourselves picking up. You'll note that the zombies here can grab you.
Outstanding.
And you don't have to pick... Ooh, big zombie. Yep. Who vomits up... Oh, and it bursts when he falls apart. Yep. And what you're seeing... Oh, oh, get off us. Alright. Oop, one of the big ones. Oh, look at all that score.
It's my turn. Done.
Oh, a bomb. Alright. Yep. Lots of bones. Yep. Oh, there he goes. Get rid of the worms. Luckily they vanish on their own over time. Alright. Found pretty much everything. Though Chemi apparently took it real hard. She's down to 1 HP.
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world.
No, but as a sword impaled through him. Honesta mors turpi vita porter?
The knight is muttering to himself, as if in a daze.
If I end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice me.
Oh.
When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears. The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
No reply, it's just a corpse. It's a Dragon Quest reference, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, some more treasures. Yep. There's a reason I brought a whole party with this, because this area can be kind of rough on your own. Yep. This area can be kind of rough on its own, so.
Outstanding.
Yep. Yeah, might as well finish these off. Oh, okay. Nothing major.
Oh, yes.
And trapped. Nope.
Oh, I can do that.
Ooh, an arbalest. Let's see what we can punch some holes in.
Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks.
But
Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
yep. Yep. So, just be aware of that. Of course, any sort of firelight will do so.
What?
Alright. Oh. There we go. Bones. Nice. Oh no. You're not getting away from us, Steve. Come on, get up. Nice.
Outstanding. I got it.
Alright. 5 shots left on the arbalest.
It's my turn. Simple.
Alright. So, let's take a look what's in this hidden room. Oh,
Can somebody help me?
You saved a village girl. You
Yep.
must protect her now.
indeed. Alright. Well, might as well grab the treasure
I got
while
it.
we're here.
Voila.
Nice. Alright. Alright. I heard a trap. We're gonna have to be careful now. After all, we have an innocent with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Alright.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Yep. Yeah. And that's just an easy way to try and get them injured and killed. Same with these other traps. Thankfully, the girls will follow where you were. Okay. Oh, lots of spiders here. Yep. Yep. Get rid of them as quickly as possible. They can injure the girls. Yep.
Filthy Luca.
Yep. Just resting my eyes. Alright.
Enemies?
Some mores? Okay, just some more skeletons. Nice. By the way, if you leave your sword on a previous screen, it'll eventually teleport back to the main screen, so don't worry too much about it. Alright. Alright. Okay.
It's my turn. Simple.
And this room. Well, that's an obvious trap. Ah. We'll have Ronnie just go.
done.
Okay, skeletons. Yep. Just be careful.
Oh my.
Okay. We'll let Ronnie take the money on this case, just so we keep the girls as safe as possible. After all, we're the adventurers and we're the heroes, right? Naturally, our biggest concern is keeping them safe and doing right by those. Alright.
Outstanding. I got it. Simple.
Alright.
Let's see. Voila.
Nice.
Oh my.
Oh.
The vampire smirks and flies away. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Oh, there's a big treasure.
Thank you.
There's a big treasure haul. The vampire smirked, though, but got away. Well, at least we have confirmation of what's the threat here. Alright.
Protect the village girl. If
Yep.
she's bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well.
Yep. So, this entire thing is an escort quest. Oh. Nope, she's gonna be going after the girls. So, defeat the vampires before they can get to her. Luckily, having a wizard or the elf means they can do a lot of damage pretty early on. Nice. Yep. Yeah, they love to teleport. Yep. There we go. Should be one more. Yep. Yep, last one. Yep. Got her.
The kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire, and leave the ruins.
Note, special bonus. 9,000 points. It's the reason I kept the girls alive, is because they are basically 1/5 of your entire score for this round. And remember, our round score gets multiplied by 1.10 because of the 500 gold we spent. So we did pretty good. 2 A rank treasures, 1 C, and 2 Ds and 3 Es.
In your hands is the bloody scroll that the Ghost Knight had given you.
Alright. So let's see what we got. We can't use it yet, but a rank A level 13 sword. The Auspicious Axe Blade. 22 to 29. Love that tight damage. Love that, so I'm going to keep that. Ones we can use now. E and D. Nah, not going to be worth it. A new shield. Oh, level A amulet. Damage from demonic foes. Level 13. Okay, I can live with that. Level 11 belt. Well, that's an axe, so we can just sell that. Earrings we can't use. Alright, we can try the belt. The Lord belt. No buffs. 13 defense. Not the best. Oh, we'll do the shield as well. Damage taken minus 10%. That's nothing to sniff at. Alright.
You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Let's see what they have to say about it at the guild.
You are
There you go.
curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor. So perhaps this is true.
It even had a crown around its head, if you remember.
The king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
You're back. You have a request.
And Morgan's Web. Morgan Lisley, the witch who runs the magic item shop, has always had a burning desire for furthering the development and research of magic items. She has seized upon the idea of combining a highly elastic spider silk with magic in an attempt to develop a fiber that will be resilient against any kind of attack. To test her idea, she requires some giant spider webs. Go and acquire some for her. Slay giant spiders and gather 5 strands of spider silk. Simple enough. So.
Stop!
Oh. We are immediately apprehended.
Immediately, you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret. You are being removed from the drama at the castle. After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated to light, you see Count Dean standing before you. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Heidland. Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure.
Oh.
The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb, another treasure that represents the right to rule Heidland. If McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war. However, the orb does not appear to have reached Bolga. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route, likely to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was his undoing. You should investigate. To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
Which is our next stage. And unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to cut it. Sorry, Ronnie. I was just meant to run. Unfortunately, this is where we'll have to cut it for today. Because unfortunately, we're going to have to... Because I gotta start getting ready for work. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Dragon's Crown Pro. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game, and I hope you all are as well. And I'm trying to decide who our second character should be. Muriel, the Amazon, Arcane, the elf, Gavin, the dwarf, Corin, the wizard, or the sorceress, Paul. As it stands, I'm kind of leaning towards Paul because there is a lot of very interesting spells you can get with the sorceress. But Corin's as well can be some kind of a really great control. But I've already experienced that, so... Yep, I don't know. Plus, Sorceress also has some of the highest natural luck, and watching those crits happen, it's always tasty. The only person who has it higher, of course, is naturally the elf. Anyway. I don't know. We'll just have to think about it. Anyway, folks, thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.